Okay, so for my childhood, I grew up not in Florida. I was raised in New York, and I had a very not great mother. My mom abused me in basically any way you can imagine. And that's kind of what I dealt with a lot in New York. And the New York foster care system is very different than Florida. If you reported it, then they would go tell the parent that it was reported by the child, which would then in turn make things way worse. And that led to a lot of like more punishment, I guess, if that makes sense, from my mother, because the school would be like, yeah, your daughter reported this. This is exactly what she said. And my mom was a narcissist, so she was really good at convincing people that she was like really charismatic, and she was really like a perfect parent, is how she came off to everyone else. But obviously, like it's always different behind closed doors. And when we moved to Florida, I was almost immediately entered into the Florida foster care system. I was in Titusville at the time, and I'd gone to like a school event, and one of the counselors noticed that I was like covered in bruises. So they reported it to the CFO, I believe they're called, and they were reported to the school, and I was immediately like placed in a like runaway shelter here in Brevard. And I was 13 at the time. So before that, like in New York, I was in foster care twice and it didn't really do anything up there. And then I was put in foster care here. I lived in group homes for a while. And then at 15, I got adopted by my friend's family. It was really different. I was always like the youngest in my own family. And like I said, my friends, like parents adopted me, and she had younger sisters. And like also just having other people in the home with me was completely different because I was used to always being alone and like kind of being by myself. But it was probably like one of the best things that could have happened to me. And it's very rare to be adopted that late in life. And I was always told that. And I'm very grateful for them and like everything they've done for me up until this point. And I've only known them for like 5 years and they've completely changed my life.